89.9 FM.
Feel the magic in the air.
Pluzz.
Magic System, Red One, Shawty.
Yes. Welcome to another exciting episode of Sports Plus right here on Pluzz 89.9 FM. You know my name too well. I go by the name Kweku Michael. And the Sports Plus team is back once again on radio. So let me say big ups to DJ Stone. He came in with the reggae vibes from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And my right-hand man, DJ Foxy, took over from the reggae man with a rewind from 9 a.m. up to 12 p.m. And guess what? When it's 12 p.m., and now the man with two accolades, Professor Wise, will be coming in also. Right here on Pluzz 89.9 FM. But for now, it's time for sports on Accra's music leader. As usual, James is seated, Kweku is seated, Theophilus is seated. But in between that, get ready for a chance to win big in the BetPawa Ghana jackpot. Pick 17 with only 1 cedi 50 pesos. And you could win 16,500,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, you heard that right. You can also play the league leader jackpot with just 1 cedi to win 270,000 Ghana cedis. Play the top in jackpot with only 50 pesos to win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Where your jackpot more henny until they were henny. For more details, visit betway.com.gh. Vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Remember, under 18 gaming, bet the responsible way. Terms and conditions apply. Betway for the love of the game. So today on Sports Plot, what are we discussing? We are asking who is going to clinch the Championship of African Nations tournament. Is it going to be Algeria or Senegal? And what do you make of Black Galaxies exit from the Chan tournament? Oh my God. Against Niger. And then Niger Cheyenne. Black Galaxies. And we're asking also, does Black Galaxies exit testify to the fact that our top flight league is below the standard? Also big on the agenda right here on Sports Plus. And we're asking, is the BetPawa Ghana Premier League attractive and competitive at all? Is it or not? Also going to discuss top Ghana Premier League fixture. RTU will take on Accra so for Asante Kotoko against Accra Lions. Berekum Chelsea will take on Bechem United. Ghana Stars will take on Nsoatreman. Yes. And now foreign content. After spending $600 million on players, is there going to be pressure on Graham Potter to perform at Chelsea or not? Also big on agenda right here on Sports Plus. To tell a friend, we live on Pluzz 89.9 FM for Sports Plus. Without wasting much time, going straight into discussion. You can also join the discussion by sending in your WhatsApp messages on our WhatsApp console at 0505 751151 0505 751151. Let's get interactive right here in the studio. James Brew Emisa.
Michael Bodrick Eklu.
Where from the Bodrick?
Oh, it's a new sign, a new name.
Actually, it go be Chelsea. It go be. You go V. Go V. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good too. Kweku, it's been long.
Charlie, it's been long.
Yeah. Where have you been? Where have you been?
From working to and fro, hustling left, right, center.
Charlie,
a man got to survive, you know.
Charlie.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been there trying to make things work out. See the way forward. But I miss you guys, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, we also miss you. We also missed you. Yeah. Velma was on the show last week.
Yeah.
She asked of you.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, you are chasing some of these girls around. So,
Charlie, you there? No, then you sell out.
Oh God. But nice having you guys back in the studio today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's begin from the CHAN tournament. Now we have Algeria and Senegal into the final. We all sat here and said that it is going to be a host and win situation last week with Velma and you, James. But what do you think?
Good morning to our lovely listeners all across the country, and to the sports fans supporting us, we thank you. So for me, I think Algeria have done what we expected for them to do with regards to their CHAN. And for Senegal, I mean, personally, I haven't watched the Senegal match yet, but you cannot get to the final based on luck.
Yeah.
And Senegal has become one of the powerhouses in African football over the last, if I'm not stretching, over the last 15 years.
Yeah.
So they deserve to be where they are, and the proof is in the pudding. Look at how many stars they continuously churn out for European football. Naturally, it starts from somewhere. And if they are in the final of a local competition, by local I mean locally based players but on an international platform, then it shows you that there is a method to the madness, so to speak, and then they deserve the plaudits.
So meaning they are doing something right in their league.
Yeah.
Unlike our Ghana Premier League. But before we even come to the Ghana Premier League and all that, Kweku, Algeria, Senegal, what is it going to be like?
Good morning to our cherished listeners and everyone who keeps supporting this huge sports platform. It's going to be a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
In the sense that if you watch carefully the prowess of Algeria with regards to their attacking quality, and then if you watch the transition, when they bring the ball from the back to the midfield, how do you spread play? Their game is just a fast-paced one. I've watched a couple of their games in the tournament and I was really impressed. But not to sound racist though, just like the Moroccans advanced in the Qatar 2022 World Cup and then they went to the semi-final. They made some remark. They were like, this win or this achievement is actually for the Arabs. So not to sound racist, I am vying for Senegal by how dark their skin looks like. You understand?
Come on.
Yeah, not to sound racist though, yeah. I mean, it's a bit controversial though, but maybe you understand? Because they've actually categorized themselves as Arabs. And I know my people too, so I have to stick with Senegal. I'm rooting for Senegal. It's going to be a very tough game. I won't underestimate the Algerians. Like I said, they play a very fast-paced game, and then if you don't set out a very comprehensive or structured tactics to somehow neutralize them, you'll be found wanting. But the likes of Papa Diallo and a few of their midfielders who actually pull the strings for their attackers to win games are going to see us through. And like James said, to chip on what he said, I think Senegal or Senegalese football has actually come a long way, and it's now bearing fruit. Whatever they've put in place, the structures and the investments and everything which they are doing, they should somehow serve as a lesson for other African countries, particularly Ghana. We will get there. We will come and then we will discuss.
Till when? When are we getting there?
We will get there.
When are we getting there?
We will get there. We will get there. It's a transition. It's a process. So it starts from A, and then it gets to Z, or it gets to, let's say, Y or somewhere. You start from the scratch and then you progress. We will get there. Senegal, somebody has to actually follow a certain template, and then you see it work for the person. Then you also pursue that path. That's how things are supposed to be. Yeah, so I'm vying for Senegal to actually secure a win against Algeria in this final.
Okay, but if you guys don't know, Senegal have paraded the youngest squad in the CHAN tournament so far. James.
That's interesting because I know Senegal to usually go for experience when they are going in for tournaments.
Yeah.
So for me to be here that they've paraded the youngest squad in an African tournament, then it shows you that if everything is going according to plan. Then it started from grassroots. They are making sure that they have a style, a national identity, and a focused game plan, and they are trying to make sure that it's being seen to the letter. So if that is something that we can use to clarify or embellish what they are doing now, then this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Now, talking of the third place yesterday, Madagascar were 1-0 victors against Niger. So Madagascar clinched the third place yesterday. So I was wondering, so if we could have beaten Niger in the quarterfinals, that means we are going to meet Madagascar
again.
Very, very, very funny. Very, very funny. But what country has impressed you so far in the Chan tournament?
Madagascar and Niger, if I have to choose more than one.
Niger?
Yeah.
Is it because they beat the Black Galaxies?
No, it's because up until the semi-finals, they hadn't conceded.
Yeah.
And I think that was very impressive. With regards to Madagascar, we were all here and we were like, if the Black Galaxies underestimate them, it will be at our own peril. And the continent has seen exactly why we made that statement, because not only did they survive our group, yes, without Morocco due to unfortunate circumstances, but they went on to the final weekend or final round of games in the tournaments, which is impressive. A lot of big nations didn't get it.
Which country has impressed you so far, Kweku?
2 countries, Madagascar, like he said, and Algeria.
Yeah.
Again, I'll hit on the fact that I like their fast-paced game and then their style. It's so exciting the way they play. You can't take it away from them. Algeria and Madagascar has really impressed me, and especially if I have to choose between the two, I'll pick Madagascar, because they all, despite their the quality they've displayed so far on the pitch in their games and everything, they've come out as a surprise to all of us in this tournament. And this says a lot about Madagascan football too. You understand? Everybody seems to be doing something right. And again, we will come to Ghana. You understand? We will come to the Ghana topic. Everybody seems to be doing something right.
Yeah.
And then it's paying off.
What are we not doing right? That's the big question.
It's quite sad though. It's quite sad. But we will come there. We will know how to dissect and then discuss that matter properly.
Of course. So if you are just tuning in, you're live on Sports Plus right here on Pluzz 89.9 FM. We are going to dissect the issues as Kweku is saying, of course. Now let's come back to where we are going to dissect the issues. Black Galaxies.
I see you are so much in a hurry to
Of course, we need to go to that issue. But I can't understand why a country like Niger is beating Ghana.
You see, Michael, you would have to understand because that's the makeup or the nature of football nowadays. It's full of surprises. Today you can have 20% talent and then 80% surprise, and that's what would make up a tournament.
Yeah.
The euphoria and everything comes as a result of the surprise and not the talent being displayed. You understand? So for Ghana, well, as a Ghanaian, I feel some kind of sadness. I feel some kind of pain seeing. Not to disrespect Niger though, but I mean, if you are to go in terms of pedigree and talent and quality, you wouldn't expect Niger to beat the Black Galaxies. And this says a lot about Ghana, our structure, our foundation, and how we are putting things in place for it to reflect from the top to the grassroots. Because if you are doing things right, it will not only reflect in the Black Stars, it will reflect in the Black Galaxies too. It will go to women's football. It will go to all the lower sections, all the divisions, and all of them will actually bear testament to your efforts. That is what will happen. Oh Ghana, you see a country like you, Ghana, Black Galaxies. Now I call Niger, you understand?
Apparently we're even lucky to qualify from that group. Because 3 points, and we know that if Morocco
had been there,
forget
Black Galaxies. You understand? It's pathetic when you think about it. Like we would all be rooting for Ghana. I know Velma might be listening to me now, and then she would actually be like, today Kweku is not sounding so patriotic. Today the prophet is not patriotic.
Of course.
But I mean, this is how Ghana, or this is where Ghana has brought us nowadays. You put all your trust in Ghana, and somehow Ghana will disappoint you. So I feel the administration, the whole foundation should be looked at. Things have to be done properly. See, there is a reason why Morocco is now at the top. They are now at a certain pedestal. It's no fluke. There is a reason why RS Berkane is arguably one or possibly the best team in Africa currently. There is a reason why their women's football is also doing really well. There's a reason why in Qatar 2022 they excelled, and then they went and defied all the odds and went on to the semi-final and made history.
But you are mentioning you're mentioning the reason and all that. I would like to know the reason, but before that, even you perform abysmally and you sneak into the country at dawn.
But if you performed abysmally, what time would you come?
Come in the day so that we'll see you people are coming. You sneak into the country at dawn and
the amount of rotten tomatoes people had waiting for them.
I tell you, you can only go through a safe passage if you put out such an abysmal performance. It's only logical that you sneak into the country at dawn.
Your own country.
Yeah.
Your own country. At dawn.
Well, it is a bema. I mean, 1 year in Yama all round one of them crowds, and the you understand? That is how it is. So the shame which awaits you is what will let you sneak into your own room. So it's normal. Had you done well, you would have come triumphantly, and then all of us will accept you as you are. So there are things we need to work properly on. It's as simple as ABC.
James, please, your own Black Galaxies sneaking into the country at dawn. What do you make of their exit?
See, me, I'm going to sound harsh.
Okay.
And I know when you finish, I'm going to tell me that I should leave this country. So don't worry, I'm getting ready. But let's be honest, Ghana is not a proper footballing country anymore. If we are being honest with ourselves, we have fallen short of the standards,
of course,
that you are supposed to have set. And we are living, or not that we are living, we have been living, or we have lived on past glories. The glories have faded away.
Of course. Because our national teams are nowhere to be found again.
You are
Black Stars are Black Satellite.
When was the last time Black Queens went to the World Cup?
Nothing.
And they were the first ones. Well, okay, on senior level, they were the first ones. When was the last time they went to a World Cup?
Can't remember.
When was the last time we heard of Black Satellites going to a World Cup? Black Starlets. We keep complaining about the Stars and the Galaxies there because a lot of people pay attention to men's football more, senior men's football more than the rest. But let's be honest, take every level of Ghanaian football wearing the national jersey. When was the last time they represented us proudly? You'll be scratching your heads. And it goes to show you that we are no longer a footballing nation. There are issues there. We've dissected them over the last 18 months. No excellence of football. No national plan when it comes to the league and beyond. Political issues here and there with regards to football. Somebody is putting his player here because he wants an agent's fee instead of looking at the national interest, blah, blah, blah. Allegedly. Now, here's the case. The national team is suffering, or the national teams are suffering. Who can you blame? Yourself.
Exactly.
But guys, what's actually the problem? Is the problem from the FA, the sports ministry? What's actually the problem?
The problem is from Ghanaian football. Every sector of Ghanaian football is not working as it should be. Whether you want to look at the ministry, whether you look at the GFA, whether you look at the professionalism of the clubs, whether you look at the attitude of the players representing the national team, whether you look at the agents who are supplying them, whether you look at the coaches who are not trying to get better and improve, whether you look at the press who may or may not be shying away from the truth. Everybody with regards to Ghanaian football is to blame. Oh yes, and you can add the spectators not showing an interest in the product.
If your league is not attractive,
how do you show an interest? So the spectators there, we are the last on the list.
Oh, of course.
And the league which is not attractive, on the issue of the unattractiveness of the league, it is moral, it is infrastructural and technical. It's three things. That's why the behavior, some of the behaviors which we display in our administration, some of the the scandals and stuff which has gone on has actually dented our image, the image of Ghanaian football over the years. And then when you come to infrastructure, look, Ghana is lagging behind so many countries in Africa here, not even the world, in terms of sports infrastructure. If we are to be honest and hit the nail right on the head, Ghana is lagging way behind many African countries. And then when we come to technical, I think we don't have so many coaches here who are really tactical in terms of devising a proper strategy for our teams to play. and it's evident in our football.
Yeah.
And this problem emanates from the top, like I said, from the Black Stars to all the lower sections of the Ghana Football Association or whatever, or the FA also setting out some precedents which the players feel, oh, if the FA power that we look up to are doing these things, then we can also do what we like. So there is no order in the day, in the affairs of the sports fraternity. So this is what would happen.
You know, guys, prior to the our quarterfinal game against Niger, there were qualification bonus issues. Don't you think that affected the guys?
Oh, it definitely would. Because if I'm supposed to be doing a job and I know that I deserve my pay and my pay is not coming, it's going to affect me. As to whether I have money in the bank already or not is neither here nor there. I'm working for something. That is the reward I deserve. If it's not coming, do you expect me to put in my all again? No. So that idea, our handlers have themselves to blame. Provide the players with what they need, and if they fail you can task them on it. But if you don't do your job on time, do you expect them to do this? No, I don't think so.
It's true. You have something called talent, and you have something called effort.
Yeah.
And these two which I have just mentioned, you need motivation to harness them together. You understand? So what, on a contractual basis, if I am actually deserving of this amount, like James said, and then you are not giving it to me either on time or you are not giving it to me at all, then I would like the motivation to actually display these two traits I have on the pitch, which is needed for you to go forward. So it's normal. We are in this space. It's really normal. Yeah.
Now, should we say our exit from the CHAN tournament testify to the fact that our league is below standard?
Yes. Because this is a tournament that is supposed to indirectly showcase which league in the continent is the strongest out of the ones that qualify.
Yeah.
Because all players are being sourced from their respective local leagues. So if you fail to deliver, then it shows that your league is not up to standard. And if you want to deliver, then you need to improve your league. Simple.
Yeah. Is the Ghana Premier League below standard?
It's abysmal. It's terrible.
It's not even
it's not below.
It's abysmal. I mean, let's face fact. I mean, James couldn't have said it any better. I mean, let's face fact.
Yeah.
Look, it's no fluke for you to go out there and then win out of nothing.
Yeah.
It's no fluke. When you don't structure things properly, it will reflect there. And that is the platform where, like he said, you go to display the quality in your league. So if you go there and then things are way off the mark, it goes on to say to give out a very big message about your league structure and quality. So it's no fluke. The Ghana Premier League right now is sinking. It's like the Titanic. It's sinking. And then nothing can be done about it. It's just going to hit rock bottom until we rise up and then we structure things properly. It's simple as ABC. Because wherever we will go, if we don't structure things properly here, it will reflect there. And it will dent our image. It's we can't do anything about it unless we solve the problem from within. That is it.
You're talking about structuring things very properly. Now, what's the way forward to structure things properly?
To structure things properly, we have to come back to the government. What is the government doing for the sports fraternity? Because if Ghana is a footballing nation, like all the Europeans, all the Asians, all the South Americans, when they hear the sound of Ghana or the name Ghana, it sends shivers down their spine. Sometimes Ghana, you will see Ghana is not really in good form. But when we go out to face a European nation, somehow they tremble just because of the name Ghana in football. So if you have such a huge name, it's not by coincidence. Ghana is actually one of the biggest forces in African football when it comes to pedigree. So what are you doing to invest in sports in this country, particularly football? Here we are. Priorities, misplaced priorities, going elsewhere. Giving what do we call it? The Black Stars monies which
are meant for players.
I mean, come on.
Monies which are meant to develop football in this country are given to management committee members.
Come on, you don't have really infrastructure. People are now delighted to leave Ghana and then go to not even abroad, go to even nearby South Africa or even Ethiopia, and it's a shame. It's a shame that you are in the same space with your brothers, not even some kind of foreigners, and people want to leave you and go to their brothers. It's a shame. We have to really, the government has to really focus their attention on the Ghanaian sports fraternity, especially football, because whether we like it or not, that is what is currently selling us. So we have to focus on football, and then we can also try to unearth some talent in different sporting disciplines. But for now, apparently football is what is selling Ghana out there.
Of course.
So there is no denying of that fact. We have to invest in football. But you ask yourself, is the government doing that, or is the government doing enough to make sure there are many, modern or standardized infrastructural developments in the country with regards to sports? Is the government doing that?
Talking of infrastructure, that we have a long way to go. A long way in this country to go, because Charlie, it's not easy.
So say All Africa Games is coming, we'll see it.
We'll see what. But what, James? What's the way forward?
For me, there should be a hard reset. Write everything off and start all over again. Forget what you have done in the past. Start everything from scratch. And I'm taking from what Kweku said. Not football, sports. Develop each and every sport as best as you can. Yes, it's expensive. It is supposed to be expensive. You brought this on yourself. If you had laid the groundwork better, it would have saved you a lot of resources. But because you have not, it is your own being to carry. So set up every sport as well as you can. Let them be able to stand to some extent on their own 2 feet enough or long enough to attract investors to their respective sporting disciplines, and then you can take it from there. Because you do not expect to get to the level of South Africa or Egypt or Morocco without suffering.
The success comes with a price.
Thank you.
Of course.
You have to do it.
Exactly.
So from scratch, we have to start from scratch.
Hard research. Forget that you have anything and start again.
Okay, nice submission from you guys, of course. So if you are just tuning in your live on Sports Plus right here on Pluzz 89.9 FM, so get ready for a chance to win big in the Betway at Nakese Jackpot Pick 17 with only 1 cedi 50 pesos, and you could win 60,500,000 Ghana cedis. You can also play the league leader jackpot with just 1 cedi to win 270,000 Ghana cedis, or play the tap in jackpot with only 50 pesos to win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Where jackpot mohene into the wahene. For more details, visit betway.com.gh. Vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. No under 18 gaming. Terms and conditions apply. Betway, for the love of the game. So guys, we're talking about the Ghana Premier League. If it's below standard and all that, if it's below, it's not below, we have to discuss the Ghana Premier League. Yes, of course. Now, top games in the Ghana Premier League. Out to you up against House of Folk. Over the week, House of Folk drew against Lagos Cities, a goalless draw for that matter. And Slavko Matic, head coach of the House of Folk team, was furious with the team. Against RTU, what will be the outcome?
House of Folk.
And this time around, they are traveling.
It's the game is going to be keenly contested. And I expect House of Folk to actually win narrowly
against RTU.
Against RTU, it's going to be a very difficult game, I must admit. But I expect the fury, and then the motivation, and then the corrections of the Serbian coach to actually reflect in their next game. I expect if they lose that game, it will dip their morale going forward greatly, because there is a reason why we brought in a Serbian the House of
tactician.
Yes, somehow we have this preconceived idea that maybe a white manager is more is more better, yes, or tactical, or maybe more strict and organized. And since he's from a foreign country, and then he's way different from the people we have here. If he's doing something, he can act on his accord, and then we can leave him to do what he does. But with the people we have here, if they are doing something, somehow we can influence them because I expect Hasselhoff to win, but they will struggle in that particular game. But it's going to be a narrow win for them. If they don't win, RTU will come up at them really hard, especially when they are playing at their home ground.
Yeah,
it's always a tough ground, season in, season out. If you go there, you don't get it easy. But Hasselhoff somehow will sail through in that game.
And now the return of maybe some guys from the Chan tournament, Glasnawako, Seydou Suraj and all that, I think Hasselhoff can pick up some points against RTU.
It depends on how well they've tried to, should I say, embed them back into their team or integrate them back into the team, because these guys have been on international duty for a while.
Yeah. Not
just the play, but their campaign and all that. You've been without them, your tactics have had to change and all that. You may need to give them a bit of a refresher course. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as time in football. You need to go with the flow and hope that it works in your favor.
Yeah.
Now, RTU have been waiting for matches like this all season. Two big boys, come beat them, make your fans happy.
Yeah.
Kotoko and Hearts. One of them is in your backyard now. What do? Will you lose? No. Because RTU are not far away from Hearts in the league table. So chances are, if they were in momentum, would now be on their side. To who knows? Cause a surprise, start making a push for Africa. Sure.
Okay, now let's discuss Asante Kotoko taking on Accra Lions. Over the week also, Asante Kotoko against Karela United. They were beaten by Karela. People were saying it's a dubious penalty, but for me, that penalty is a penalty, James. We talked about this issue yesterday. Yeah. For me, that penalty is a penalty. What do you think?
I mean, once you commit the foul, if the person does well to fall inside the box, you can't blame him. Because nobody will want to see $100 and say, oh, I'll be okay with 50. Nah, you've seen the 100, Charlie, go for it. Go for it all. He got it. The team benefited massively from it. If you know you don't want trouble, those cause problems for yourself.
Now, against Accra Lions, one informed team, can they pick a result from them? They have to return to winning ways because now they are fit on the league table.
They have to win. They have to win because if you commit these defensive errors like the game against Karela, you don't expect to go unpunished. You'll be punished. And then with the hula baloo about the penalty being a dubious one or not, a legitimate one or whatever, they should leave it there. You can work hard and then create chances and then score clean goals. And even when a dubious penalty comes, it could be, let's say, if you are leading 3-0 and then a penalty comes, how much would it affect you? So people should actually fine. Those details can affect a game, I agree, but people should actually focus on playing really well and outclassing the opponent in whichever way possible. So when you are exerting your superiority on the opponent, it shouldn't be like, oh, this is the decision which actually changed the whole dynamics of the game and whatever. No, I expect Accra Lions should come in hard like RTU will come in hard against Accra Hasselhoff. I expect the game to be in that pattern. But Asante Kotoko has to win. They have to win. Sorry, because look, Kotoko just trashed what do you call it? The game in which they won 5-1.
2 weeks ago.
Kotoko Royals.
Kotoko Royals. Yeah, thank you. They just trashed Kotoko Royals. And if you watch how the game was.
But they trashed Kotoko Royals, but they were beaten by Karela.
They were beaten by Karela. That's why I'm saying Kotoko, the makeup of Asante Kotoko, how that team is saying. Kotoko can just go from 100 to 0.
But for me, I think
that's what is
Coach Seydou Zebo, the head coach of Asante Kotoko, is struggling with the team. Because looking at his post-match interviews all the time, he keeps complaining of players not taking their chances in front of goal. Always, not even a game, always. Mukwala need to get the ball to Mukwala. He keeps on complaining. I think he's having a problem with the team.
It's having a problem with the team. I agree. And now you played against Kotoko Royals and then you put 5 past them. And then this is a very impressive feat. And now you come back to default against Karela, and then you are nowhere to be found. So I think consistency is key if Kotoko wants to actually go forward. They should win against Accra Lions and then boost their morale.
And then again, it's at the Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium. So I should find no reason why Kotoko will lose against Accra Lions. But don't forget, Kweku, Accra Lions are one of the informed teams in the Ghana Premier League this season.
Like the saying goes, form is temporary, class is permanent.
Yo, Yate.
You understand?
Yo,
you
Yate.
You can really be in good form, but if you meet a bigger team who is very determined and then they know what they really want in the game, it will just outshine your form. It will just there is nothing you would be in very good form, but you can lose or draw.
Okay.
So Kotoko, they shouldn't expect to get it easy against Kotoko at all. However, Kotoko also should do their homework well in terms of creating chances and then burying those chances too. And those defensive errors which happen in the Karela game should not happen, because if it happens, they could even face a very severe outcome in the game against Accra Lions.
Okay. Berekum Chelsea up against Bechem United. Now Bechem United over the week jumped to the second position on the league log.
Where them pass?
Where the pass? You are joking. Kotoko and House of Folk, you are joking on top of the table. You think it's easy. To the second position, they are picking up results. Kasim Mingo doing great job at Bechem United. We all know Bechem United were doing so well last two seasons, the last season till now. But I think it's going to be a difficult game for Bechem United because Charlie Berekum. What do you think?
It's going to be tight. I mean, it's a game both sets of us have been looking forward to.
Yeah.
So it's going to be full of passion. I expect a lot of controversies out of the game. Not major ones, hopefully, but at least things that will definitely split the people in attendance.
Yeah.
I expect both teams to score. If we're going based on the form guide, you should say Bechem United have to come away with the 3 points. But then again, derbies never follow form.
Okay.
So I'm just expecting a very nice, lively, controversial game.
So please, for our Betway lovers out there, our investors, please keep note of these facts and instances from our
esteemed panel.
Of course, because they're giving us cool odds.
The prophet and the wizard.
Of course. Exactly. So out to you versus Accra to Folk by slim win. So maybe you can go under 2.5 will do. Asante Kotoko up against Accra Lions. Asante Kotoko should clinch that game. So maybe it's going to be under 2.5 or so. Maybe or Asante Kotoko win or draw will do. Then Berekum Chelsea and Bechem United. This game, I would advise you not to stake. I would advise you not to stake. But if anything at all, you can go Bechem United win or draw for me. Well, what do you think?
If you have to,
yeah.
You rely on your instincts. You understand? when you are taking these decisions in betting, you normally rely on your instincts. But it's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would still go for Bechem. Even though it's a very keen contest, I'll go for Bechem. Because
I'm considering the fact that because they are going away to Berekum.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's a very difficult game to play.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Now, Aduana Stars and Nsoatreman, the league leaders. I guess one struggling side in the Premier League. James.
Straight win
for Aduana Stars. In Doma, please. It's a straight win for me. But anything can happen. Ghana Premier League.
Football, anything can
happen. Ghana, it's not even necessarily like football. Ghana football, Ankasa.
Ghana football.
Surprise, the surprise is serious.
Yeah.
It's serious. But I mean, come on. Aduana is just flying high.
Yeah.
Obviously, we expect them to if not Nsoatreman would be a walkover for them, but then they would have a comfortable victory at Doma. I expect them to win.
But what was the secret between what's the secret with Aduana Stars this season? Pakwesife been doing so well with Aduana Stars, picking up results,
not getting distracted, focusing exactly on what they set themselves for the season.
Yeah,
doing it. And not being distracted, because by now players would have probably come out, be doing interviews here and there. They are not hearing anything. They are keeping mute, making sure that their tactics are spot on, delivering on their pitch, going home, repeat.
There's a message here from Starboy. It says, "I wish the GFA president should be listening to Plus FM Sports show every Saturday." Starboy from Ablekuma. We're passing my mind. Well, fast about Kweku.
Charlie. Asamu penny pani pani pass. Yesura, you pass him to Yesura. How you go do am?
How you go do am?
But I mean, truth is truth.
Yeah.
Whichever way you try to polish it, truth is truth. And then nobody who speaks the truth is a nice guy. I've never seen a nice guy speaking the truth.
Of course.
Anybody who speaks the truth cannot be a nice guy because the truth is seriously bitter. So I understand these comments pop up.
Yeah, of course. So you can also join the discussion by sending in your messages on our WhatsApp console on 0505751151, 0505751151. But know that the Betway jackpot is ongoing. So get ready for a chance to win big in the Betway Ghana Premier jackpot. Pick 17 with only 1 cedi 50 pesos. And you could win 60,500,000 Ghana cedis. You can also play the league leader jackpot. Just 1 cedi to win 270,000 Ghana cedis. Or play the tap in jackpot with only 50 pesos. Or play the top in jackpot, only 50 pesos, win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Where a jackpot mohene, it's the wahene. For more details, visit betway.com.gh. Better than approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. No under 18 gaming, terms and conditions apply. Betway for the love of the game. We are not done. We have a couple of issues to discuss. With Kamaldeen Sulemana making his way to the English Premier League. Black Stars captain Andre Ayew making his way to the English Premier League, I should say. That's our foreign content. Club record fee of £22 million. Kamaldeen Sulemana to Southampton. James.
Saint
It doesn't
Sulemana.
sound good. Sulemana.
Saint Sulemana.
But the big question is, can he excel at Southampton? The way how many there?
I mean, on a player's perspective there, yes, he should be able to. But the problem is the team he is joining is currently comfortably bottom. And their game plan for survival relies on get a free kick for Ward-Prowse to play. So as a team, if this is what you are relying on for survival purposes there, then Charlie, I do not fancy your chance. So what about if the foul injures Ward-Prowse and he goes off the pitch? Who is playing?
Yeah.
That being said, everything is laid on a plate right now for Sulemana to grab the baton and run with it. Yeah. Because if he's part of the reason why Southampton survive, then it enhances his stock. If not, the damage was done before you came in. It's not really your fault. It all depends on him giving a good account of himself between today, 4 February 2023, and the end of the season.
Yeah.
If all I'm praying for him is stay fit and be productive.
But who can Kamaldeen help Southampton to get out of the relegation zone?
Well, like James said, I mean, he can do his best per his quality, and for Southampton to actually hit rock bottom is inevitable.
Yeah.
It could happen. You understand? Judging by the current scheme of things, it could happen. They keep the retrogression is so fast. Nothing seems to work out for them. But Kamaldeen could prove to be the revelation signing for them, and then try to turn things around, and then they should somehow also move on from the lone tactic of trying to rely on Ward-Prowse for the set pieces. And then what if it doesn't work? So if it doesn't work, now you have a plan B in Kamaldeen, who also displays some quality out there, because look, he's deserving of the fee which has been paid for him, £20 million, and then it's a 4.5 year deal with Southampton. He was going to be there for some time, and then he's going to put some joy on the faces of the fans. So I hope he will take the baton, like James said, and then propel the team into a different direction. Let's hope he can make Southampton and, most importantly, Ghana proud.
Now, even prior to the move, his coach at Right to Dreams Academy in Ghana, Didi Dramani, is confident that he can excel.
Because he helped unnerve the talents we are seeing today. And for French football to be singing your praises when you are leaving, I think that is a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
Because at the other sector, you should just see the club tweeted, our player has moved to bye, we thank you for your, but for a whole league account.
Yeah, but they've cashed in big, so what do you expect?
22 million there, they could have gotten bigger if it was another team. But as like if it was another team selling to England, they could have gotten bigger. But for Ren there, 22 million is good.
Like a team like Benfica selling Kamaldeen to you.
Oh my God! There's another two.
You guys are trying just to bring up an issue, but I won't mind you guys, the two of you. I won't mind you.
But Benfica, they know how to do it. They've done it to us. They done it to Man United.
Okay.
They done it to almost
with which player?
Lindelof.
Oh, okay.
And Di Maria indirectly because they sell all clause with Di Maria.
Yeah.
So they know how to cash out. So we know how to avoid. That's why we like dealing with Sporting Lisbon.
Okay, so we are hoping that Kamaldeen Sulemana does well at Southampton.
Yeah.
Now, one surprise move. Andre Ayew, our Black Stars captain, to Nottingham Forest. Charlie, 33 years or 32 years?
30, I think 33.
33 years.
Yeah.
Back to the English Premier League on a shorter game with Nottingham Forest. It's quite good for Andre Ayew.
For him, it's perfect. But for Nottingham Forest, I need to ask the players: are they just playing football? Are they construction workers or are they cleaners or something?
Wow.
Because
James,
you are asked to register 25 players for the league. This is your 30th signing.
Yeah.
Straight away, the people you brought in are more than the people you are supposed to register. There were existing players you've not sold. So what are the players doing? Where are the rest of the players? Where are you hiding them? Are you doing something we are unaware of and then you are hiding? Because it doesn't make sense. You are supposed to fill in a slot of 25. You had players you've not sold. You've added 30 new players to the ones that are in the team. You are supposed to register 25.
Yeah.
Help me do this math. Isn't that you had one set to play first half and then you clear all of them and then you have a different set to play second half? Because it does not make sense.
Yeah.
For the day are you there? Good move. If his fitness and his sharpness is up to par, he has enough experience to make Nottingham Forest stay away from the drop zone, which is what they are supposedly assembling all these Justice League players and Avengers players for. But the thing is, at the end of the season, they would have to give accounts.
Of course.
Financial fair play, if it doesn't affect anybody in England,
financial fair play.
Say you go there, you found a way.
But I didn't know Kasa now. We Chelsea.
Ode Kanyanka Andre Ayew sami ode we about Chelsea.
Okay.
So Andre Ayew.
I expect Andre Ayew to excel in Nottingham Forest, particularly when you judge by the fact that he knows the terrain already.
And he's playing with his former coach, Steve Cooper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So all the odds are for him. They are not against him. And then he has no excuse than to excel and then bring them to a certain pinnacle, like we all expect.
Yeah.
However, the only problem I have is that supposing as Andre Ayew has come to Nottingham Forest now and he excels, you know, the African Cup is the subsequent tournament to be played.
Yeah.
And then there are a series of other tournaments too which might come up in the future.
Yeah.
If Dede excels briefly at Nottingham Forest now, it will shift. We will come back to what John Mahama said about Ghanaians. We have short memory. we will suddenly think, oh, Dede Ankasa, no, he's not finished too. But Abi we tell you, Dede still got something up his sleeves, you know. But I think these players, we have to move on from them.
Yes.
I'm saying this because when he excels at Nottingham Forest, we will be forced to keep him still in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
That is the only problem now. And we told you, Dede is doing well. Look at Dede. Dede is clearly doing well in Nottingham Forest. So why don't we fix him in the Black Stars still? You guys saying we should move on from Dede.
Okay. All right.
So that's the only problem I have. But aside that, as a Ghanaian, I wish he will make us proud. And I know since he's a goal threat, he will add many things to the team.
Now talking of the Black Stars, now more Ghanaian players in the EPL now. Now we can think of Salisu, we can talk of Jordan, we can talk of Ayew, we can talk of Sulemana, we can talk of Schlop, Amate, and Co. Morgan is in APL.
Yeah. I think if you are looking based on position, the only one we don't have right now is the goalkeeper.
In APL. Okay. Wolokot is in the League 2. Okay. Yeah.
So I think that we have a right back, we have a left back, we have 2 centre backs, we have a DM, we have everything apart from a goalkeeper. Yeah. Which is very interesting. And at the same time, it shows you a key problem in the team that needs to be solved moving forward.
Okay.
Our goalkeepers are not marketable.
Yeah. Okay. The big issue today. Chelsea spending $600 million on players and still not even pick a result against Fulham yesterday. James,
I never thought I'll hear of a Premier League season where Fulham will be the big boys in West London. Fulham home have 4 points and were unlucky to not win. Because that was the first thing I heard their captain Tim Wing say, that we were unlucky not to come away with the 3 points. I was like, Fulham, since when the Fulham dream of getting even a draw against Chelsea, how much more coming away with 4 out of 6 and you are unhappy? But that's football, times change.
You know something, I think we will need to announce the phone line. But before we announce the phone lines, what do you make of Chelsea's spendings? And do you think there's going to be pressure on Graham Potter to perform?
Michael Ekulu Mudrik.
Now, what do you do?
Charlie, it be your new name. It be your new name. But James, I be the name. It be Michael Ekulu Mudrik.
What? The person they beat Richie is a Chelsea fan. So why?
That's Richie Fernandez.
Okay. Charlie,
Charlie. You see. I feel, judging by what I saw yesterday, I watched the game, and Enzo Fernandez was impressive. On the pitch, he did his job. What has been assigned to him to replace.
Meanwhile, please let me speak. The useless player on the day was Kai Havertz. Useless on the day.
I disagree.
And Ziyech.
I disagree.
Ziyech and Kai Havertz were useless.
I disagree. There's still a Gallagher.
Oh, that guy is more useless.
But James, you see, let's cut Kai some slack. You understand? Because all things being equal, he is not a pure striker. He's not a pure striker. So you shouldn't expect 100% intelligent movements from him like a striker would do. And then secondly, coming on to the Ziyech problem. Yesterday, he was really abysmal. He couldn't even find Kai. Even Kai Havertz had a one-on-one in which he chipped, but he was unfortunate to hit the crossbar. You understand? It was the right decision he made. So I feel for you to have a very dangerous and speedy winger like Mikhailo Mudryk on the left, and then have another winger in Hakim Ziyech on the right, and then not have a pure striker up front, that is really the problem. Because you even have
Graham Potter,
and because you even have another person who is in your defensive midfield position, who is also a playmaker. Apparently Enzo is a deep lying playmaker, like he did for Argentina. He can dictate play from deep. That is what he did. He gave several. Look, we watched the game yesterday.
You know, before we even go to, let me announce the phone lines. Our time is fast spent. So you can call us now on 0549794676, 0549794676, and let's get interactive right today. There's a first caller. Before that was quick. That was quick. Hello. Hi, Rashawa.
Michael.
How you doing? Mudryk. I said Edinaka. Aka. Rasha, a quick one. Let's go.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me talk about this tournament.
Okay.
It is not about our players being done well. They have done well, but they don't, expect in this weather, this cold weather. You see, these players, they want to go and play outside Ghana, and you face more than these Algerians and Tunisians. Them are terrain. Then you get me.
Yeah.
So initial, like, they should go early to experience on their weather, because these Madagascar They are down in African continent. Look at where they are. They have cold weather.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So the planning is very bad.
Okay.
The planning is very bad. It's not about the aging. The experience, we get it.
Okay.
You get me?
All right.
So
All right.
let me come to Accra of folk.
Quick one. Yeah.
This Lagos City get a red card. This coach, I didn't trust him. I didn't trust this coach because anytime you know how to talk.
Yeah.
The same thing, make your plans. And if Accra suppose didn't take the league, this coach, he will go away, bye. Thank you very much.
Bye. 0549794676 0549794676. Hello. Yeah, your name, where you are calling from?
Good morning, sir. My name is Bob. I'm calling from Bawizero.
Nice one. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, may God bless you for the powerful sports analysis you have given us this morning.
Amen.
I really respect all the ideas and the facts shared by the panelists.
Okay, all right.
Anyone who is on the side of truth will bear with you that Ghana's sport is almost dead. If the quality is still there, why do we select only foreign-based players for tournaments? This
That's a mystery.
Recently ended World Cup. We sent only 2 local players, and they never participate on the field.
Yeah.
So this tells our leaders that they should sit up and do something.
Okay.
Whenever you mention government, people take it to the political arena. But Ghana Football Association is not an NGO. So it should be supervised with the with government. If you don't invest, how do you expect results? So we should all work.
Okay.
And
all
spectators are not happy.
Yeah, of course.
For me to go and use my money on football, which is very interesting, I will use it to buy gobe. So you are speaking the truth. God bless you.
All right. Thanks so much for calling. We'll use the money for gobe. If they don't change, we'll always buy gobe with our money. Of course.
Emotions.
Hey, Charlie, it be serious. 0549 794676 0549 794676. Hello. Hello. Your name, where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Your name and where you are calling from? Hello? Yeah, hello. I think we've lost the guy. 0549 794676 0549 794676 0549 794676. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, your name, where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Steven and I'm calling from Nsawam.
Okay, great. Let's hear from you. Quick one.
Yes, please. I was talking about Chelsea's game yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, please. The game was baller. Chelsea and Moshi. All the signings in.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, thank you. 0549794676. Our last caller, and we go 0549794676. That's our last caller. Hello.
As you know, landlord, let me finish it.
Okay.
You see, Chelsea, they are like Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
They go buy everything this way, but they can't manage it.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
That was Rush Hour. Please, our last call, then we go 0549794676 0549794676. Hello. Yeah, you happen to be our last caller. What's your name?
Oh, thank you for me to be your last caller. The name is
Oklahoma. What's up?
Oh, Charlie, I just see you people fight this morning.
Okay.
Whatever I want to say, you people have said it all, but I'm supposed to contribute to.
Yeah, quick one. Let's go.
Okay, quick one. The first one is Accra Support.
Okay.
Please, Accra Support and Lagos City match. I was bad because let me tell you the fact is that our football now is down. Because if they win one goal or opponent player is coming to Accra to come and play, when they get draw, they'll be falling down. This one Holy said another player will fall down. How can we enjoy Ghana football? How can spectators to come to stadium?
Yeah.
You understand my point, Michael Okru?
Yeah.
And secondly, the Black Galaxies. Okay. All this thing is coming from the Black Galaxies.
Okay.
You see,
if you are not
So when you train your players, well, we have the quality players, but they will not pick the quality players. Then they will go and pick rough players. Then when we go, then you guys are doing great job.
All right, thanks, Oklahoma, for calling. All right. That will do for the calls. So get ready here for a chance to win big in the BetPawa Ghana Premier jackpot. Pick 17 with only 1 cedi 50 pesos, and you could win 16,500,000 Ghana cedis. You can also play the leader jackpot with just 1 cedi to win 270,000 Ghana cedis, or play the tap in jackpot with only 50 pesos to win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Where jackpot mohene into the wehene. For more details, visit betway.com.gh. Vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Better responsible way. Under 18 gaming terms and conditions apply. Betway for the love of the game. So quick one on Graham Potter and Chelsea. So what's the way forward for Chelsea right now?
The way forward for Chelsea is actually to get a magician.
A magician as in the coach?
Yeah. Okay. In a coach, because Graham Potter is no Harry Potter.
The magic is finished.
Yes.
The magic is done.
He's no Harry Potter. You need a real character. You need a real Harry Potter to drive this team forward, because you have no excuse for Chelsea to fail subsequently. Amidst all these wonderful signings they've made. It's inexcusable. You cannot fail. You ought not to fail with these resources. So I feel Graham Potter is the clear problem now, and then he needs to work on his tactics to drive Chelsea forward.
All right, James, quick one.
Potter is one of the problems, but I think the problem is actually Todd, because you are equipping somebody who doesn't know what to do with money, with cash. Gotten him all these tools, and he doesn't know how to perform with them because he's used to surviving with little. He's sports for choice. He doesn't know how to eat. Out of the people that Potter should have registered for the Champions League, if I were him, I wouldn't have registered myself. I wouldn't have put myself there as coach. Let somebody else coach for the Champions League, because that pressure is too much.
All right. So there's a message. There's a good morning, guys. Good work this morning. Please tell the Chelsea fans that they can't play soccer with money.
Yes.
Abonkele Chelsea. Kobe from 1+1 Barber Shop. Hey, Charlie.
There's a message for you too.
Okay, all right.
This is from Joey Ngbawe.
Okay.
He said yesterday Chelsea make a ball, therefore sack Potter. Ziyech don't play anything, but he feels that the new blend of players should be given time so that we can see their performance.
Of course, yeah, time. I think they should be given time. They will do something. All right, so that's it for today's edition of Sports Pluzz. It's been an honor coming your way this morning. You know my name too well. I go by the name Eklu Michael. I did this with James and Kweku. Kweku, you wanted to say something.
We didn't do this with Eklu Michael, please.
You see, the fact that you keep running away from your newly assigned name is a problem for me and James. And I think the rest of the what do you call it, the panel list is Michael Eklu Modric.
Okay. Medumo Mike. All right, so do well to stay safe for me out there until we meet again next week. You know my name too well. Go by the name Michael Eklu Modric. I should say. So we are leaving the house of DJ Foxy, my right hand man. From now, it's a bye-bye from the Sports Plus team. And big ups to Richie, of course.